Usually when people get started decorating cookies, one of the first questions that they ask me is, hey Lolly, what tools do I need? Sometimes people will go straight to browsing online or in stores and they see all kinds of fun and different tools and equipment, but they're left wondering, do I really need that? Do I have to have that? Like, what can I do without? It can be really hard to tell exactly what you need sometimes. So in this video, I'm gonna be going over and sharing the 5 best cookie decorating tools that I use in my kitchen. All right, here we go. First, we're going to start off with one of my very favorites that makes mixing icing and colors super easy are these spatulas. Well, this spatulas, I've got it in a couple different colors. I love the sprinkle version. And this is an 8-inch silicone spatula. I've got links to all of these things, or you can find in my, the Lollys Home Kitchen website. You can find them on my Amazon favorites list. But these spatulas make it super easy to mix icing. If you've started and you've got spoons around, those work, definitely work. But if you want to make it easy and smooth, this helps get air bubbles out of your icing. It helps mix in your colors really well. These 8-inch little silicone spatulas are so good and super helpful. The next thing I want to talk about is Tipless icing bags. You've heard about them, you probably have some maybe, or if you haven't started yet, you're definitely going to want to get some Tipless icing bags. I usually have 2 different sizes in my kitchen. You don't have to have 2 different sizes if you are going to go with one. Just have the regular size, and again, links to these are in my Amazon shop or by visiting lollysHomeKitchen.com. These are awesome because they're disposable for one, so easy cleanup, right? And they kind of move with the icing. They're made to stretch a little bit, which really helps if you've got thicker icing and you're putting some pressure on. All you do is you cut the tip at the end to the size that you need, and then you pipe out your icing. It makes it super, super simple to do royal icing, and lots of different colors if you want, and of course easy cleanup, which is like one of my favorite parts too. All right, let's talk about scribes. If you haven't heard of a scribe, it is basically a thin pointed tool that helps you move icing around on the cookie. And they come in super handy. So my favorite ones, I've got this cute little marshmallow one, and I've got a really cute sparkly one. I have 2 different sizes. You can find different sizes of these scribes too. Some are longer, some are shorter. You'll find a bunch available online, and you just have to choose which one suits you better. Some people like the really long ones because they fit their hand better. I happen to like shorter ones, but there's different gauges. So this one is a thicker gauge, this one's thicker, and this one's thinner. So you're gonna be able to move more icing around with the thicker one, and then the thinner one helps me get into some really tiny spots. Sometimes it's also a little bit sharper, has more of an elongated point to the end. So you're definitely gonna want a scribe tool, even if you have toothpicks around. Toothpicks will be your friend if you don't have a scribe yet, but it's a pretty standard tool when decorating cookies, so you're gonna want to pick one of those up. All right, I've got a couple more tools to show you, but before I do, I have to thank you for watching this video. Thank you so much. If you want to amaze your friends and family with the most awesome looking cookies they've ever seen, you're in the right place. This channel is where deliciousness meets joy, and we're all about having fun with cookies too. So here we'll show you how to make cookies that look impressive, but are also easy to make. Please do me a favor, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, share it with your friends and family who love to bake and who might want to decorate cookies too. It really helps out. So, all right, now let's get back to the tools in this video. I have to show you one of my favorites is a paintbrush. So this is actually a food safe paintbrush. I always tell people, hey, grab some basic paintbrushes. Just make sure you only use them on cookies. Don't use them for painting watercolors and all sorts of things, then bring it back to cookies. You don't want that. But this is a basic paintbrush. It's like a medium round point. This can come in really handy. So if you ever need to dust anything off your cookie, or you want to paint with icing on your cookie, if you want to paint with airbrush colors and do some watercolor technique on your cookie, a brush comes in really handy to have around. All right, my last tool, which is one of my favorites, which will give you so much versatility in being able to create all kinds of cookie shapes, is a pen blade. This is a really cool version of an X-Acto knife. So an X-Acto knife would work, but this pen blade, you can extend it out, right? Like, it's so fun, it's so cool. And they have different shapes of pen blades, but this is the, I would say this is the X-Acto knife shape. So it's got a really pointy end and it can retract. It's retractable, makes it nice and safe. But this is gonna help you cut out your dough any size, any shape that you want. If you don't have the cutter and you're wanting to have a certain shape, don't worry, you've got your pen blade or an X-Acto knife and you can cut out whatever shape of your dough that you want. And it also comes in handy if you're trying to cut off any weird edges after you bake your cookies. But a pen blade, this has helped me out so many times. I love this thing. Thank you for letting me share my 5 favorite tools. Now again, go check out lollishomekitchen.com. I've got links to all sorts of tools there. Hey, would you love to start making your very own professional looking, super fun decorated cookies in your own home in just the time that it takes to fold laundry or run an errand? If you're thinking yes, I would love to invite you to join me in Lollys Cookie Camp. It's a 5-part workshop series that gives you insider secrets to professional cookie decorating. Your cookies will become the star of the party, they're gonna become the talk of the town, and the perfect gift for any occasion. I often say that cookies can change lives. Well, they certainly changed mine, and I wanna share some of that magic with you. So if you feel like it's time to level up your cookie decorating skills or try it for the first time, it's so easy. Just go to the link in the video description, pop in your details, sign up, and let's get decorating together.